Welcome in, welcome in. On the way to the gym. What's up, Waylon? Good morning, man. Good morning. Damn, almost dropped my phone, bro. Oh, shit. What's up, Sham? Hey, I think this is Sham. Is this your first time on my cycling live? This is my second one, I think so. Welcome. Thank you guys. Giving me the likes, giving me the views. I appreciate it. Going back to the good gym, what I would say this is a good gym. I have a few gyms that I actually have access to. Last few days I've been so busy. I've been going to the one nearest my house, so that bike ride's way too fast. That would be like a very pointless live. So, but have a little bit more time today. Have a lot of auditions to knock out today too, so headed to the good one. Yeah, dude. I didn't almost necessarily wreck, but I did legit almost drop my phone. Like, the fact that I caught it, I'm a little surprised that I caught it. Praise God. I don't have any kind of like a good mount system for my bike. Like, I have like a selfie stick and some tripods, but they don't really translate to riding. So I'm just holding it in my hand. Sham, yeah, it takes me about 25 minutes. It's not too bad. And that's honestly, it's because I'm kind of like chilling and not going too fast talking to you guys. So 20-ish minutes if I really get after it. There may not be a lot of traffic since it's Saturday morning, so 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna be a little shaky for a second. Gotta lean over my handlebars. Of course, right when I say limited traffic. Get the one car. Yo, Waylon, I'm gonna do a video. I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm gonna do a video on some shoulder mobility warm-ups with the bands and those Supermans I told you about. I wanna clear up some things about the form, but I think they'll be really helpful for you. Especially if you can stick to some kind of a mobility program or regimen for, at least a short period of time, longer than a couple days is what I'm saying. And then you'll see some improvements with the ones I'm gonna show or demonstrate for you. Okay. We got the Army reservists out here hitting a run. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, they are not looking in shape. Most of them, they're not looking in shape at all. Man, what's the weather like where you're at? It's a little crispy in Memphis, man. Damn, I just ran over a rock on my road bike. It's a little crispy up here. Yeah. I used to have some left shoulder problems as well. And I know not everybody has the same issue. And I don't know what your diagnosis is, but man, dead hangs were my solution. More than anything else, I did use it you know, in tandem with some mobility and strength stuff. But biggest bang for my buck was the dead hangs for sure. Oh, biceps, okay, I gotcha. Okay, that's good to know. So more the front of your shoulder. Well, I guess, yeah, probably more the front of your shoulder. You'll tell me, but do I stream at the gym too? Good question. I don't usually. This particular gym, it's one I have access to through the hospital. So they don't particularly like cameras in there. It's not like a commercial gym where anyone can just go. You have to have some affiliation with the health system. It's a really great gym. So if there's no one in there, I might stream sometimes, but there's typically like at least one other person in there, so I won't stream in that case. Yeah, man, those Indian clubs, or steel clubs as Onnit calls them, they're really fun. You can do some really great rotation, really great, just different ranges of motion for your shoulders, for your trunk even. And they're the way they're built, and you probably did your research, but like they're lighter at the bottom and they're heavier at the top. So when you incorporate rotation, different parts of your trunk or different parts of your joint, depending on what you're rotating, are getting different force angles and resistance amounts. So man, it lights you up. Very functional strength, I would say. And they're just so fun to play with. I've never owned any, but I used to go to this gym in Arkansas, and the guy that owned it was like just in love with Onnit. This guy had Onnit everything, and it was awesome. They have great equipment, and he had steel clubs. Man, so fun. I was doing a lot of jujitsu at that time, and I noticed like a difference in my strength for sure. Not just from the clubs, but around the time I was also incorporating them. Man, I don't know what's up with my last short. Do you guys have any insights? Like my most recent short that I posted, it's not getting any views, man. And it like is the one I kind of put a little bit of work into in editing. Not that much. No, I'm not saying I did anything crazy, but you know, I didn't just upload it and use the YouTube template. And it's getting like no views. Like 30 or 40 only. Oh, Waylon, you used to do jujitsu, or you did, or you do it? That's good. Yeah, I did it for, I guess, 2 years. 2 years and change. I didn't love it, but I knew it was something that I at least wanted to, or needed to have some competency in. I grew up wrestling a little bit, so I had a decent base, and I've done a lot of fighting, training and stuff, but never, until then, too much jujitsu. I did train a little bit of Sambo for a couple weeks, way back in the day. But anyway, yeah, man, jujitsu, that's dope. I've done, in terms of martial arts, I've done a lot of boxing. I've done a little bit of kickboxing. And growing up, and probably not since I moved away from college, I used to do Filipino martial arts and some Indonesian martial arts. Silat, Kali Eskrima, stuff like that. Appreciate that, Sham. Yeah, man, you do your analysis. I respect that. What's up, man? Going great. Once I get back in Chicago, I'll stream some boxing workouts. I box when I'm in Chicago. I just haven't been there in a couple months. Usually there a few months out of the year. Oh man, feels great here. Oh, sorry, actually, let me scroll up, man. I just realized, oh, you're talking about the Indian Club, okay. We talked about that. I thought I missed something. Yeah, it is a little different, right? I did a little bit more editing. Again, I didn't do a ton. But I guess also the ratio got messed up too, because I think I cropped a couple of them and then put it back into 16, into whatever, the 9:16. That might have done something to it. Do you think I should delete that one? Yeah, okay. Damn. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Because on the shots that I did, it was like I was a little bit too deep in the shot, and I just didn't put a mark down with the gym. So I was a little deep, so I was like, let me zoom in, crop it a bit, so I'm not so far back into the frame, and shot myself in the foot, I guess. Okay, Sham, so in terms of just the content, like just the video and like some of the editing, would you say that has nothing to do with it not getting pushed, or is there something I could have done there? What do you think from an analytics standpoint? I don't know why I just assigned you as the analytics guy. No pressure. Yeah, you're right. I'm entering the neighborhood, Waylon. I'm not quite to the side where the houses are most impressive, but still a nice vibe over here. Yeah, hashtags definitely help it as long as you, I think it takes the first 3 or maybe the most relevant 3, something like that. So that's why I usually stick with 2 to 3 hashtags. But yeah, I think I agree with Sham. I think the cropping, where it initially changed the aspect ratio, and then I had to go back and edit the cropped into an unnatural 9:16 ratio. I think that's what may be impacting it. And I try to put very specific hashtags, you know, I don't just put like workout or fitness motivation. I mean, sometimes I do. Try to put something like really specific to athletic training or something, because I know like this is niche kind of corner of YouTube, and you know, the more specific and dialed in you can be with your audience, the better, I think. Okay. Appreciate that. Other set of eyes, Sham. Dang, now I'm kind of mad about that. But it's alright. You've been training isometrics, Waylon? Or Sham? I've been, I don't know, been a little bit more focused on isometrics lately, as you can probably tell by my videos. Yes, sir. Man, that song pumps me up. That song pumps me up for real. You have good taste in American hip hop, my friend. PT too. PT mentioned that Method Man and Redman, that first album was one of his favorite albums ever. I was like, that's nice. It's not like a very cliche response, you know? So you guys know what's up. People on my channel know what's up with music, man. Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's like a super athletic position too. Those isometric holds are no joke, man. Even holding that level 1 for like 30 seconds to a minute, you're cooked. Like you're on fire. Hey, Waylon, do you know who David Archuleta is? If not, and for Sham, if you don't follow American football, he was a pretty well-known defender in American football in like the 2000s, early 2000s. And he was known for being particularly like explosive, and also got a little bit of street cred for being a white boy who played like traditionally black athletic positions. Anyway, he has a lot of videos on his training methods, and they're all very explosive, very like dynamic things. And so I try to mimic a lot of them or incorporate them into my programming. So if you ever want to get a little bit, I guess, just a wider breadth of dynamic exercise knowledge, check out some of David Archuleta's workouts. Sham, do I only upload one short a day? Typically, sometimes I'll miss a day, and then sometimes I'll upload like one at the end of one day and then the middle of next day, so it won't be a full 24 hours. But yeah, typically like one a day. Because like there's only so much content that I can, you know, it's not like I'm inventing all the exercises and I can't work out all day. So it's like, I gotta slow roll it a little bit, you know? We're by the private neighborhood again. Let's see if this may not do it any justice. This is all, actually there's a lady walking, and I don't want her to see me recording like some animal. So I'm just gonna be normal. Hello.
Hi.
Here's the sport court. I think that's so cool. Like full-size tennis court with volleyball, with basketball, and a clubhouse. This particular one, I have two. This particular one is a Giordano Libero. I would say it's kind of a middle tier bike, you know? So if you're just getting into bikes, and I'm not saying you are, I just kind of rediscovered cycling about 2 years ago after taking about 6 years off. I would say Giordano Libero is a pretty good one. If you want to do triathlons or something, definitely wouldn't do it, but it's a great commuter bike. It's actually not a bad duathlon bike either, as long as you don't just put tons and tons of miles on it. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's not too expensive, and again, it's not top tier, but definitely not bottom of the barrel either, look up Giordano. It sounds Italian, but it's American manufacturer, I think. Pretty sure. So I'm on a bit of a straightaway here. I'll I'll finish reading your question in a second, or your response, sorry. Just have to be a little mindful of cars on the straightaway. Like that one. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, so he's right at 70 G's. I mean 70K. So yeah, whatever he's doing working. His own push-up audio. Can I just search like Genus Fit within the YouTube short or the YouTube audio, and that'll show me? Because I don't exactly, if that's not it, then I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But I think that's what we're talking about. Oops, sorry about that. All right. Well, I am about to come into the parking lot of the gym, fellas. There's a lot of police here. Oh, it's the fire department. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, there's some kind of like kids fair or something. Whoa. So they have some of the parking lot blocked off. Huh. Well, I'm obviously still gonna go in there. I'm just gonna have to push my bike into the parking lot, I think. I can't just ride it through due to the barricade. All right. Bro, this is Captain America right here. What's up, man? I don't know why there's Captain America, bro. All right, Sham. 10 speed. No, I think it's 12. I'm not sure. I think it's 12. I'm just walking to the bike rack now. Are you working today, Waylon? Everybody go follow Sham. Whoever's watching this live later, go follow Sham. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, great day to get after it. Well, I'm nearby the bike rack, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter the gym. Sham, Waylon, thank you guys for joining me, and we'll be back soon, getting after it. Stay motivated. Marcus out.